Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game 2 of the series Herr Acker versus Fredinhiovic. It's the second game in a best of 3, and Fredinhiovic is currently leading 1-0, so it's all or nothing for Herr Acker. If he wins this game, he still has a chance of taking the first spot in the Farmers League and securing a place in the finals. But if he loses, he will have to face myself, Food Please, in the next round. Now, this game, the players are playing on Land Madness. Let's have a look at the map. How do I switch off Fog of War? Here we do it. Acker bringing in the boar. And yeah, look at this mad map here. Lots of isolated forests where you cannot build around. And Acker is starting to push in the deer. He is playing as the Khmer, so I hope he has some crazy build order prepared, but doesn't look like it because he already has a lumber camp. And on the other side, Fredinhiovic also pushing in the deer. He's playing as the Khmer, so he might also have an interesting build order. As the Khmer, of course, can age up without buildings, and the humans, the humans, they have cheaper archery ranges and stables and can build a siege workshop or a TC in the feudal age. Now, this is the map Herr Acker chose, and I'm not sure what made him pick this map. I think he's not in his right mind. Freddy, I think, loves to play on Land Madness. It's a very open map, very similar to Arabia. So I think it will be a tough one for Herr Acker. He's moving out to the berries now. I'm trying to figure out, is this some special build or not? It's not a 8 pop scout, because Herr Acker is already at 18 pop. So, which is good, because yeah, 8 pop scout would probably mean some idols here from Freddy, and Acker might lose his scout if he's not careful. No, just about escapes, but needs to escape from the scout of Fredinhiovic now. Fredinhiovic, let's look at his pop. Both players on 20 pop. Freddy, I think, is housed. No, he's going for loom, and then he'll go to feudal age afterwards. Only 2 villages on wood, so probably not going for a TC drop in feudal age, because you need a lot of wood for that. And let's see if Freddy loses his scout. Oh, he might actually. No, he dodges. Ah, takes a lot of hits. Uncharacteristic. Usually Freddy is quite good with his scout micro, but both scouts now on 12 HP. Let's see what the players are going to do here. Fredinhiovic halfway on the way up to the feudal age, and Herr Acker going to feudal age with 1 more pop, so 21 pop. What is this? Acker suddenly going to gold with 7 villagers and going forward, so maybe it's forward archery range. Interesting. Normally on Land Madness, players go for scouts because they are mobile and can hit all the different areas on the map. But Acker has something else in mind. In fact, Freddy is going for archery range stable immediately, so a very aggressive build, taking advantage of the humans' cheaper military buildings. And I presume Herr Acker will drop an archery range now as well. Well, dropping a house now, which is not ideal, because I think this villager should Drop. Yeah, here we go. Drops the range forward. Let's see. Can Freddy see it? I don't think so. Even with Town Watch, he probably couldn't see it. Yeah, cannot see it, and going for scouts and skirmishes. So it's a good combination and difficult to counter, because if Herr Acker is going for spearmen to counter the scouts, then the skirms could snipe it. And actually, this is very lucky for Freddy that he is going skirms without knowing that Herr Acker is going for archers. Although, so annoying. Freddy actually picks a villager. I don't know if there was a weak will, and then another scout is coming in, and now the chaos will unfold. This villager is isolated, is in danger to be lost, but as the Khmer, Herr Acker could just garrison in the house. No! Just loses it. And will lose another one at this rate. He could still garrison in the house. Garrison. I think Herr Acker completely forgot. Oh god, disaster. Losing another will. Completely forgot about the Khmer bonus of garrisoning the houses and loses 2 villages because of it, and another one almost running out in a tower. Herr Acker is already very much on the defensive. Only 2 villages behind so far, because Freddy, as we can see, has some idle time because he's investing everything. The scouts say, no, don't go out again, just garrison in the house. Yeah, disaster, that's true. Don't waste your time typing. How about you garrison, Herr Acker? Yeah. It's easy to criticize Herr Acker here with the sloppy plays, but I've been in the situation as well where Freddy just gets out the military so early and puts on the pressure, and it can be very hard to stay calm and not lose your nerves, and to be able to deal with all the different problems that Freddy is throwing at you. But on the bright side, Acker now killing the first villager in Freddy's base and might get a second one, as Freddy maybe wanted to establish a wood line here. And finally, Freddy's army is repelled, but the damage has very much been done with 6 villager lead now for Fredinhiovic, and also a military lead. And as I know Freddy, there is no chance that he will... actually some archers lost to the TC, but the second villager going down for Freddy. Yeah, but there's no chance, I think, that Freddy will let this lead slip. He's just such a clean player. When he's in the lead, he just calmly plays the game out to its conclusion, and yeah, very hard situation now to be in Herr Acker's shoes. The good thing is he still has some pressure at Freddy's base and could maybe do some damage at the wood line, but unfortunately, as I said, Freddy already has the skirms prepared. Acker has to abandon the wood line, and yeah, I think it was not the best decision here to engage in a feudal age war with Freddy, because I think feudal age is the age where Freddy is most comfortable, and it's just hard to keep up with his micro. You can see here controlling, well, maybe not controlling them much at the moment, but attempting to control 3 different groups of units, 4 different groups of units. Acker bringing the scout, very nice, but the scout is weak and will eventually go down. I think he goes on a stand ground here or something, did not chase the skirm. And yeah, just this lead that Freddy managed to obtain just continues to grow now. 10 villages ahead, 9 villages, and archers are cleared up, and just Freddy is relentlessly producing military. And Acker needs to be very careful not to step into the TC fire. Losing 3 archers to the TC. This TC I think has 5 kills already. You can see the bodies. And the forward now of Acker will be cleaned up. I think the villager would be wise to run away. Because, no, he's doubling down with the second archery range. Well, I think Freddy could jump that now and oust Acker from the front. But Freddy seems to be a bit distracted. He's housed. Still very much housed. Never completed this house. Okay, now he's finishing some houses. Some forward houses. What is going on? I have no idea why he is jacking lumber in the front. That's a bit disrespectful, actually. Also, Freddy now amassing tons of wood, bit of imbalanced economy, I think. Yeah, he's distracted. And let's see. I don't think Acker can get this stable up because the skirms can target the villager. Yeah, but looking at the resources, if Freddy gets on the market, he'll be up to castle age in no time. The forward villager falls, and yeah, Acker doesn't have a counter to those skirms. Freddy has the market, so I suspect he'll be up soon. Yeah, using the market now, and bit of a mismanagement. No, now he has it and clicks up to the next age, and yeah, it's not looking good. A 24 to 5 KD for Fredinhiovic, and I'm afraid this is the expected outcome if you try to play Freddy head-on on an Arabia-style map. He is just so dominant, very hard to beat him. I think you need to think a bit out of the box, and what's going on here? Okay, now he's dropping the feudal age to see at the end of feudal age. It might be better to just wait until castle age, because this one takes very long to build in the feudal age. And maybe the villagers should just gather resources until castle age is reached, because yeah, look at this, it's going up very slowly. Even though it's being built by 16 villagers, and that's also the reason actually why the cumin douche is not good, because the TC build time takes so long, at least in feudal age, or the second TC. So you could think you could just douche with the second TC in feudal age, but if the opponent just garrisons, he can shoot it down because it takes so long to build. Yeah, and the skirms now, very annoying, being right in Herr Acker's space, and Herr Acker just calls it. Yep. Yeah, clean performance here by Freddy, making only minor mistakes, and Acker couldn't keep up, had a few blunders in early feudal age, didn't realize he could garrison the villages, and yeah, just panicked, couldn't deal with the early aggression from Freddy, and then it was smooth sailing from there for the blue player. And with that, Fredinhiovic is the first player to make it to the finals. Well done. I guess it was very much an expected outcome that Freddy would reach the final. I mean, he set up this whole tournament, allegedly, just so that he would finally have a shot at winning a tournament, and certainly chances are very good for him to win this tournament. I think at this stage, well, people probably consider him the favorite to win. I of course still consider myself the favorite, but I have to defeat Freddy now in the next round to even make it to the finals. So wish me luck, Lobber Boys, because this Freddy is looking quite strong. And yeah, then I'll see you in the next game, and keep an eye out for new uploads on this channel. Like, comment and subscribe, and yep, put your favorite strategy in the map that maybe Herr Acker could have tried in the comments, that he could have tried against Freddy here.